A few days before he was to depart Belize for a job opportunity, 21-year-old Omar Barahona Junior was killed. The Cotton Tree resident was shot 7 times as he stood at the corner of his aunt's house on Saturday night, about 200 yards from his own home. Omar and a cousin were standing to the back of the house near the street when 20-year-old Devon Brooks walked up and started to talk with them. A short while after, another guy appeared.
It's just someone came from the opposite side of where they were standing and just came over to them, and I don't know if he just opened fire, but I can't to I understand that one of the same guy that killed him went there, and it was 3 of them was standing, so he went there and he told them, he said, what happened here? And my son respond back and say, well, you see it happen.
Now he was standing there with another person. Do you believe that Omar was the intended target or this other young man that was there with him?
I believe it was the other person, because he and his cousin was standing and the other guy just came up and they know each other, so they was just talking, and I don't think it was my son. I don't think so, because he's not the kind of person that involved in those things.
Did Omar ever maybe indicate to the family that someone threatened his life?
Never. As far as I know, all the 21 years that we are together, no one really come and tell me that my son is giving them a hard time anywhere. I don't know if it did that and I didn't know, I don't know, but so far I have no clue.
A well-liked member of the community, Omar Jr. was socializing with family and friends at a going-away party in his honor when the killer took his life just before 11 on Saturday night. The past few weeks were some of the happiest for the 21-year-old who was looking forward to work abroad.
They were having a little get-together for him because he get a job in the States that he's supposed to go on the 17th of this month, which is next week. And they told him that they will have a little barbecue and things, so they just were there enjoying themselves, having fun, when the other guy came up and they were talking, and after that the gunfire started.
This other person who fired the shots, who killed your son, he's familiar to your family? Do you guys know him?
No, we don't know who it was.
And no one didn't see anyone maybe riding away, running away from the scene?
They saw the person and they saw when the person do the shooting, but they never recognized the person. He was excited about his new job, really excited. And the person that take his life, I want to let them know, they take my son, but I forgive them.
It is believed that the bullets were meant for Devon Brooks. He was hit only once to the leg. He is no stranger to the law. Belmopan police are tight-lipped on the circumstances that led to this deadly shooting, but we received allegations that the uneven sharing of valuables netted in a recent heist, in which Brooks was involved, is what triggered the attempt on his life. At present, he is not cooperating with the police. Belmopan police say, however, that they know who they are looking for, but it appears the gunman is in hiding.
A person walked up to them and fired the shots which injured Devon Brooks and also killed Mr. Barahona.
So there wasn't any sort of exchange in terms of someone saying something to the other person?
Well, a few words might have been said, but not enough to have scared them off to go away. It was that quick. Not much speaking before the shooting began. I believe we have a good understanding of what transpired on that night, and our investigators continue to do their part to bring closure to this case. I believe if this suspect that I alluded to earlier, if he's brought into our custody, we'll have a better understanding of what occurred on Saturday night.
Sir, so again, Omar wasn't the intended target?
Well, it is our opinion that he wasn't the intended target, and I would leave it just as that.
The person that you're looking for, is this person from the village? Is he known to police?
The person, I wouldn't, to keep the investigation flowing and without giving too much information, the person is known to the police.
Do you think he is hiding at this time?
We do believe that because we've gone to his normal places of residence and we're not able to get him so far.
So for this Cotton Tree family, they're trying to cope with the fond memories of their only son. Barahona Senior says he has forgiven the killer.
He was fun with the kids, like to play with the kids. When he is with the family having fun, he is like the comedian around the crowd. He wasn't a person that give trouble. He was a nice son. I only have one son and one daughter, and it's like part of us. Just it's really hard when we go into the house, especially at night. If the police would find him and say that is my son killer, I will visit him at the prison and I will tell him personally that I forgive him for what he have done.
Reporting for News 5, I'm Andrea Polanco.